DHT, dihydrotestosterone. That's what we're going to be talking about today on this episode of the Steroid Series. Just a reminder for everyone, I have no medical training. I am not a chemist. I am not a doctor, nor do I pretend to be one. I do not encourage the use of any substances, legal or illegal, and this video is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. So the body makes dihydrotestosterone from testosterone via the 5-alpha reductase enzyme in the body, and like I said, it's converted from testosterone. It's considered responsible for most of masculinization in the male body. Things DHT does is it can increase the prostate size. It's responsible for penis growth in girth and size, length, development, and maturation. Can impact facial hair growth, to my understanding, and is the main driver of androgenic alopecia or male pattern baldness. Typically is prescribed as a cream, a topical cream for men who lack the 5-alpha reductase enzyme and have a lack of penile development. So the thing is, they can have a normal testosterone amount in their body, but it turns out some of these men don't have the enzyme that turns it into dihydrotestosterone, going down the path and converting into what you would need for the masculinization, specifically for penile development, and oftentimes will end up with underdeveloped or childlike features down there. And testosterone alone doesn't always develop it. And so unless you have the correct amount of 5-alpha reductase in your system. So one of the ways they fix this is by giving topical dihydrotestosterone so that you can further develop that. It has other typical steroid-like side effects such as acne, female masculinization, hair loss, body hair growth, endogenous hormone suppression, prostate enlargement, left ventricular hypertrophy, bad cholesterol increase, good cholesterol decrease, and blood thickening. But DHT, at least I've noticed, is not really used for sport, or like sports enhancement in general. It's mainly its derivatives, which I will be making future videos on, such compounds as Winstrol, Anavar, Proviron, and Masteron. That's typically the type of stuff that people actually use. It's the derivatives of DHT. And they're known as being like muscle hardeners in the bodybuilding world and such. Just a reminder, DHT is illegal in the United States without a prescription. It is legal via prescription. And like I said, I typically don't see it used in a sports context, like on its own or anything like that. Honestly, I don't have a large body of literature to go off of, except with what actually happens internally in the human body, like human male body. And but I think it's important to note that it's typically prescribed specifically for males who lack the 5-alpha reductase enzyme, simply because a lot of people will think, well, I have testosterone, I have relative maturation, I have large muscles, I have all this stuff, but for whatever reason there's no hair growing down there. It's very, very tiny. It's not developing. I don't get normal functions down there and such. And that would be a time to go see an endocrinologist or a urologist to evaluate. I believe those are the two doctors you'd want to go to evaluate if there's something wrong with the area, and they possibly would provide you with a DHT cream to make sure that you have reached full maturation and development down there. Now, it's important to note that if you have reached your genetic limit down there, DHT doesn't do anything. So for those people who are like, oh, I'm just going to buy some DHT or go to a doctor and get it prescribed to me, and I'm going to develop a super masculine or an extra large penile growth. That's not how this works. It's just for people who have a developmental issue and never actually got what genetic features they needed in the first place. But that is pretty much it for DHT. I wanted to do this because the list of how I do my steroid series videos has been the testosterone and then the testosterone derivatives that I wanted to go into. Then I went to nandrolone and the nandrolone derivatives that I went into, and now is the start of the DHT list, which is a very long one. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please comment down below, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell for more videos, so you get notified on future videos. And if you're on Rumble, please follow my channel, hit that Rumble button, and comment down below. I will see you guys all in the next one, and remember to keep those shoulders back and down when you lift.